Good day, my dear tourists. I'm Christine, your tour guide for today, and it's my pleasure to be of service to you. By the way, I would like you to meet our coach captain, Alexa. Say hello to Coach Alexa. Great, and I'd like you to welcome you all to the home of the winds, the smallest province of the Philippines, the province of Batanes. And when it comes to rules and regulations, first things first, please take care of your valuable things and do not leave them unattended. Smoking is strictly prohibited inside the bus, but eating food is allowed. Second, respect local customs, culture, and tradition. Third, we may also follow the itinerary given to you and always stay in the group. Fourth, I want you to become familiarized with my signal. If I whistle once and wave this blue flag, it means we only have 5 minutes left to roam around. And if I whistle twice and wave this red flag, you need to go back immediately to the bus and be prepared because we are on to our next destination. And if you have any questions you want to clarify, don't hesitate to call my attention. Is that clear, my dear tourists? While we are waiting for our first destination, let me tell you some details about Batanes. The province of Batanes is a tiny archipelago consisting of 10 islands. 3 of these are inhabited. Batang, the main island and the second largest, Itbayan, the largest and Sabtang. The indigenous people of Batanes are called Ivatans, who are nationally acclaimed as the true insulars. Basco is the provincial capital of Batan Island. Batanes boasts its local attractions like historical churches, unique architecture of Ivatan houses, intermittent sandy beaches, countryside panoramic views, rock formation, and rugged terrain. While talking about climate, Batanes experienced a 26.0 degrees Celsius average yearly temperature. April is the driest month, while August is the rainiest month. November to February are the coldest and often have rainy days as well. Now we are here at our first destination, Basco Lighthouse. First lit in 2003, it was the first to be completed of the three. Basco Lighthouse was built in Nidi Hills at the site of the old telegraph facility used during the American era and was destroyed by the Japanese during World War II. The main column is round, white painted, and crowned with a red lantern room. The bottom portion and the attached dwelling for the caretaker are limestone masonry. The 20-meter tower has 6 stories, with the fifth being the gallery, allowing unobstructed views of the West Philippine Sea to the west, Mount Iraya to the north, and Basco Town proper to the south. A nearby building houses the Bunker Cafe. You may roam around yourself and feel free to take some pictures, buy some food, and buy some souvenirs. Take your time and don't forget to go back at exactly 7:30 a.m. Now we're headed to Basco Rolling Hills, also known as Bayang Rolling Hills. The slopes of the rolling hills rise and dive gently, forming a crumpled terrain that is covered by grass, a food and rest sanctuary for cows, goats, and water buffaloes, embracing the splashes from the West Philippine Sea or South China Sea. Bayang Rolling Hills overlooks Chadpidan Beach, the boulder-built western coast of Batan Island. You may roam around yourself and feel free to take some pictures, buy some food, and buy some souvenirs. Take your time and don't forget to go back at exactly 8:50 a.m. Our third destination is Valugan Boulder Beach. Valugan means east in the Ivatan language. Boulders fill the jagged eastern edge of Batan Island like marbles recklessly dumped in a corner. It's a masterpiece created by the elements. In 400 AD, Mount Iraya erupted and scattered andesite rocks around the northern half of Batan, which is now Basco. From the fairy goats of the earth, the Pacific's mighty winds pushed the waves to the rough rocks, polishing them in the process. The result was a boulder beach that now we are called Valugan. Okay guys, now you may roam around yourself and feel free to take some pictures and buy some foods. Take your time and don't forget to go back at exactly 10 a.m. It's time for a well-deserved lunch break. We'll be stopping at Bihan Meals and Snacks. They serve homemade Filipino food at a very reasonable price. You have to take note that the food in Batanes is a bit pricey, so eating here will save you a few bucks. Once you finish your lunch, Please be back at 12:30 noon so we can continue our journey. After our meal, we'll make our way to the Chava View Deck. Chava View Deck is one of South Batan Island's top parts in Batanes. The view deck was designed to overlook the West Philippine Sea on a mountainside between the towns of Basco and Matao. The Chava View Deck has rolling green hills, rock formations, and a panorama of the seascapes. The Virgin Mary's Grotto and some cement seats are also open to tourists on the top of the deck. The steep stairs that lead to the rocky shore facing the ocean are another main feature of this attraction. It consists of several flights and over 100 moves. At the bottom is a mini pool, the color of which differs from the ocean water and settles in small areas. Now you may roam around and feel free to take some pictures. Take your time and don't forget to go back at exactly 3:40 p.m. Our final stop for the day is the House of Dakay. This place is famous because the House of Dakay is probably the most visited in Batanes. It is also the oldest house in Batanes and was constructed of limestone in 1887. It was originally owned by Luisa Estrella, who bequeathed to her favorite nephew, Jose Dakay Estrella, and her daughter Florida Estrella, also known as Lola Ida, one of the oldest women of the island who maintained the House of Dakay. You may now roam yourself, visit and take pictures of the House of Dakay, stone carving, and garden. You may try their cultural dresses, the bakul and kanai. Enjoy, my dear tourists. Don't forget to go back at exactly 6 o'clock p.m. because we are going back to Manfred's Place, Batanes. Thank you, my dear tourists. I hope you enjoy our tour here in Batanes. I hope that this experience will be memorable for all for you.